Imagine a beautiful, sprawling mansion filled with priceless art, groundbreaking inventions, and a library holding the secrets of the universe. The family inside is brilliant, creative, and living in unparalleled luxury. But here's the catch: they never bothered to lock the doors or build a strong fence. One day, a storm rolls in, and at the same time, opportunistic thieves notice the open gates. The family, so focused on their internal world of creation and comfort, is completely unprepared. The storm weakens the foundation, and the thieves walk right in, taking everything. In a single night, their golden age collapses into ruin. This isn't just a hypothetical story. It is the tragic tale of one of history's most brilliant civilizations, the Gupta Empire of ancient India. An empire that reached staggering heights of science, art, and culture, yet ultimately became a golden age that couldn't protect itself. Let's rewind the clock to the 4th century AD. The Indian subcontinent was a patchwork of squabbling kingdoms. Out of this chaos, a leader named Chandragupta I rose to power. Through strategic marriages and military campaigns, he laid the foundation for a new, unified empire. But it was his son, Samudragupta, who truly forged the Gupta dynasty into a powerhouse. He was a military genius, a patron of the arts, and a poet, a true Renaissance man before the Renaissance. His conquests stretched across northern India, creating a vast and stable territory. Under the rule of his son, Chandragupta II, the Gupta Empire entered its zenith. This was the Golden Age. Peace and prosperity reigned. Trade routes flourished, connecting India with Rome, China, and Southeast Asia. Gold and silver coins, stamped with images of powerful kings and graceful deities, flowed through bustling markets. Cities like Pataliputra became cosmopolitan centers of learning and culture, attracting scholars and artists from all corners of the known world. This stability allowed for an explosion of intellectual and artistic achievement. Gupta universities, like the legendary Nalanda, were the Harvards and Oxfords of their time, drawing thousands of students to study medicine, astronomy, mathematics, and philosophy. It was during this era that the concept of zero as a number was fully developed, a revolutionary idea that would change mathematics forever. The decimal system we use today, that's a gift from Gupta India. An astronomer and mathematician named Aryabhata calculated the value of pi with incredible accuracy and proposed that the Earth was a sphere that rotated on its own axis, centuries before Copernicus. In medicine, surgeons were performing complex procedures, including plastic surgery and cataract removal. The legal system was codified, and a sense of justice and order permeated society. The art of the Gupta period was sublime. Sculptors created breathtakingly serene statues of Buddha and Hindu deities, masterpieces of balance and spiritual grace. The magnificent cave paintings at Ajanta, vibrant and full of life even today, give us a stunning glimpse into the world of the Guptas, their fashion, their beliefs, their daily lives. Kalidasa, the Shakespeare of India, wrote timeless plays and poems that are still celebrated for their beauty and emotional depth. It was a time of incredible confidence, creativity, and progress. The Guptas had built their mansion of civilization, and it was glorious. But as the 5th century wore on, cracks began to appear in the foundation. The very prosperity that defined the empire started to sow the seeds of its own destruction. Later Gupta rulers lacked the vision and strength of their predecessors. They became complacent, indulging in the luxuries of the court while neglecting the administration and, crucially, the military. The vast empire became difficult to manage. Local governors grew more powerful and autonomous, slowly chipping away at the central authority. The spirit of unity that had built the empire was fading, replaced by internal rivalries and political intrigue. While the Guptas were looking inward, a storm was gathering on their northwestern frontier. A fierce and nomadic people known as the Hunas, or White Huns, began a series of devastating invasions. The first wave was repelled by the Emperor Skandagupta, a final flash of the old Gupta military might. But the effort was costly, draining the imperial treasury and weakening the army. It was a temporary victory that masked a deeper vulnerability. The Guptas had neglected their borders. Their military, once a formidable force, had been allowed to decay. They had grown accustomed to peace, forgetting that peace must often be defended. Subsequent waves of Huna invasions proved to be overwhelming. The weakened Gupta army couldn't hold them back. The Hunas swept through the northern plains, sacking cities, burning monasteries, and shattering the peace that had lasted for generations. The economic impact was catastrophic. The constant warfare disrupted the vital trade routes that were the lifeblood of the empire. The treasury was empty. The beautiful gold coins of the Golden Age were replaced by debased, silver-plated currency, a clear sign of economic collapse. The empire fractured. Local rulers who had once paid tribute to the Gupta emperor now declared their independence. By the middle of the 6th century, the once mighty Gupta Empire had crumbled, dissolving back into a collection of small, warring states. The mansion had fallen. The thieves had plundered it, and the storm had washed away what was left. The Golden Age was over. The story of the Gupta Empire is a powerful and timeless lesson. It teaches us that prosperity, knowledge, and art are precious, but fragile. A society that excels in science and culture but neglects its defense, its unity, and its foundations is building a beautiful house on sand. The Guptas gave the world the concept of zero, but they forgot the simple equation that strength and vigilance are necessary to protect everything else UVE built. Their legacy is a brilliant, shining light in history, but also a somber warning. A golden age that cannot protect itself is destined to become a memory. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the past insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from history. See you next time.